This is Thor, and you're watching Up Next Fighting Rising Stars.
This bout is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the 135-pound weight class. Introducing first, making his way to the cage, Desmond Alvarado.
Getting set for action in the Rising Stars division of Up Next Fighting. Todd Kennelly, Jonathan King here, as always with the call of the action. Joined by Ryan Buckner, who is the matchmaker for the Rising Stars division here and Up Next. Your thought on just the mentality, the success of this division, and the purpose of this division early in the career of these talented fighters. Yeah, just repeat that really quick.
You know, I'm happy to be in the commentary booth with you guys. This is something I've kind of wanted to do. We have a great night of fights with great up-and-coming talent, and I'm happy to be here.
Awesome, glad to hear it. Here we take a look at Desmond Alvarado, 24 years of age, out of Whittier. You know, saw Hoist Gracie in action in his youth, and was hooked, as so many fighters are. And, you know, he's 3 years in and really trying to make a name, wants to fight full time, and this is a huge step in the right direction.
Yeah, well, the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu doesn't surprise me. He comes from a great camp, CMMA. They're grappling heavy. And, you know, I'm excited to see what he brings to the cage tonight.
Certainly ready for battle. Comes in with a fight under his belt. He's 1-0. He's got a second-round TKO, so certainly going to come in with some measure of confidence, taking on a fighter making his debut in Roland.
Yeah, I've talked to both these guys. I think both these guys are hungry and have something to prove, so
introducing
I guarantee that they're both going to come out and really try to win this fight.
Now Raeshawn Roland, the Slim Reaper, as he is so nicknamed, might be new to MMA action. This is debut under the bright lights of Up Next Fighting, but he was perfect 3-0 in Muay Thai. And Ryan, all three of those victories coming by way of knockout.
Yeah, I've got to speak to this kid multiple times. This kid is hungry. He comes to kill, and he says he likes to take souls. So that's what he does when he walks inside the cage or ring, wherever he's at. The kid wants to take souls, and I'm really excited to see what he does in his MMA debut.
He's got a 3-year-old son looking to make him proud. Said he was inspired to become a fighter by John Bone Jones, and certainly somebody to look after in terms of dominance. And let's take a look here at the tail of the tape. And how about this reach discrepancy? That's one thing that just jumps out as we take a look here to the advantage of Raeshawn Roland.
Yeah, I mean, he's tall for a 135er, 100%, 5'11 at 135. He definitely has that reach advantage. I think that would be one key for him to win this fight, is really using that jab, using that reach, and keeping that range and picking his shots.
And certainly that'll bode well for his Muay Thai pedigree. He's long, he's rangy, might be able to use that to get the clinch and score a knockout in the MMA cage, you know, in addition to the knockouts he scored in the Muay Thai ring.
Yeah, I am excited for this fight. I cannot wait for it to get started. Let's go.
Really see the whole spectrum of MMA here in Up Next. You've got battle-tested veterans who've fought on the grand stage that make their way down. We see people make the jump up to the likes of, you know, Bellator and UFC. And then you see guys that are starting their careers. Some that did well in other disciplines that make that jump into MMA. You see a little bit of everything.
Yeah, well, that's what Up Next Fighting is all about. Let's find those future stars. Let's give them a platform to perform on. You know, these guys are all hungry. I get to talk to these guys. I get to help them get ready for these fights. I get to build relationships with these guys, and they're all hungry. They want to be up next. So that's what this promotion is about. We want to give these guys a platform, and, you know.
The following bout is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the 135-pound weight class. When the bell rings, the man in charge, Mylan airs, and your judges will be George Silva, Felicia O, and Carlos Eduardo. Introducing first, fighting in the corner to my right, from Whittier, California, representing CMMA, standing 5'7" tall, weighing at 133.6 pounds, with an MMA record of 1-0, Desmond Alvarado. Introducing his opponent, fighting out of the from the red corner. From Pasadena, California, representing Gooch Training Academy, standing 5'11" tall, weighing at 134 pounds. Making his mixed martial arts debut, the Slim Reaper, Raeshawn Roland.
Stage is set. You can just feel the intensity in the air for this one. Two knockout artists gonna go toe-to-toe. The Slim Reaper, just a knockout artist in the world of Muay Thai, trying to make the jump here to MMA, and his opponent in Desmond Alvarado has a knockout victory in the MMA cage. Bell sounds, time to fight on, here we go. You can see that, that reach advantage in full effect early on. And that's something that Desmond's going to really have to contend with, find a way to attack from angles, Ryan.
Yeah, you know, they're both very new to MMA, but they both look experienced, both look calm in there, and I think they both are just looking to implement their game plan to get the W in this one.
Scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds, and you know, matchmaker for this Rising Stars division. So exciting with these short rounds. I mean, it's just that powder keg mentality. Anything can happen, and it's going to happen quick.
I mean, they got 2 minutes each round to prove they won the round. You know, you don't have time to waste. You got to go for the kill.
Oh, he got clipped.
And Raeshawn's going for it right now. He's using his range. He's looking calm in there. He's looking ready.
Raeshawn Roland, the Slim Reaper, looking right at home thus far. And again, can really use that reach to measure his opponent, Desmond Alvarado.
One of the things I do see is Alvarado, the leg kick is there for him if he wants it. He can commit, start working at chopping down the tree that is before him.
Yeah, I agree, John. I think if he could take away that leg, he could, you know, limit the mobility of Raeshawn, where Raeshawn can't keep that reach, and could really be in his favor if the fight goes longer.
And then Raeshawn Roland answers with some leg kicks of his own and a little Ali shuffle. You mentioned just how at home and how comfortable Raeshawn Roland looks in there, but he's got to be careful not to get too cocky.
You know, I really see two guys trying to implement their game plan. I know they're amateurs, but one guy has one fight, one guy's a debuter, but they look calm and they look like they're really trying to put their game plan in and win this fight. It's great to see.
No question about it. Desmond Alvarado now moving forward, trying to corner, rolling up against the cage as this first round coming very close to a close. And that's it after one. Bit of a feeling out process, but Roland able to use that range. Guys, your thoughts after one?
After one, you got to go with the Slim Reaper on that one. He definitely landed the cleaner shots. He's the one that seems to be implementing his game plan at most times. But don't sleep on Alvarado. I mean, if he's coming out of CMMA, he knows how to work takedowns. He knows how to look for openings, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him start chewing that leg apart or look for a takedown to bring the fight to the mat.
Yeah, I agree exactly with you, John. I think if the fight keeps going like this and Raeshawn gets to control the range, not that round was a landslide, but if it goes like that, it favors Raeshawn. I think Desmond needs to go for a takedown and try to implement a little grappling in this fight to make it, you know, interesting in a 50-50 fight.
They got 2 more rounds to work, and you mentioned it, that CMMA pedigree for Desmond Alexander, so you got to think getting some really invaluable tutelage in between rounds and perhaps adjustments will be made. Official Mylan airs in there, laying down the law. Bell sounds and round 2 is underway. And I just expect fireworks from these two.
Yeah, Alvarado's going to have to do something to change his game plan here. He's on the wrong end of these punches. Once again, he finds himself at range with a much taller fighter who dumps him on his back here.
Some hammer fists now by Raeshawn Roland. Sense of urgency. He is all over Desmond Alvarado. Aggressive stuff here by Raeshawn. Kudos to the toughness of Alvarado, though, to eat that and keep moving forward.
Yeah, he ate a lot of shots in there, Todd, but he's still walking forward like a zombie.
Both these kids came to fight. That's 100%.
We saw the knees, though, there of Raeshawn Roland, and again, that's going to be his expertise coming from that Muay Thai background. Changing levels here. It's Desmond.
Great shot by Alvarado. Wow.
Yeah, I had a feeling that opening was there because he kept leaving that front leg out, and now he's mounted. This is not where Raeshawn wants to be.
Wow, what a fight! Turnabout's fair play, and now it's Desmond Alvarado that is all over Raeshawn
He lands a
Roland.
nice right hand, too.
The energy in this arena is insane right now. These guys are going at it. This is a great fight.
Back and forth seesaw action, rising stars indeed. Boy, I thought time was going to be up for the Slim Reaper there momentarily, but now he continues to show what he's made of. What a fight.
Hats off to you on this one, Ryan. This is a tremendous matchup.
Thanks, Sean. You know, I did my best. These guys are evenly matched. You know, one's a better grappler, one's a better striker. This is the fight you get when they both run and they both implement their game plans. And this is what I was expecting from this fight.
Big shots on the ground. Can Alvarado put him away? Round comes to a close, my goodness. What action, guys.
What started as a mixed martial arts contest has turned into a fist fight.
Let's take a look back at the action, and boy, oh boy, there was lots of it, guys. Take us through it.
Yeah, you see Raeshawn using his reach here, trying to keep his opponent at the end of his range, but he leaves his front leg out later on. You see Alvarado here looking for an opening, and there it is. He grabs that front leg, raises it high to the roof, gets to the mat, and starts raining down. Holy hell. Once he steps over in the mount, here comes the hammer fists and the punches in bunches. Nice high mount, taking the hips away. Beautiful job by Desmond Alvarado.
Went into a whole nother gear, did Desmond Alvarado. There you see it, shot after shot, Ryan.
Yeah, you know, I think we both know these guys' game plans. Raeshawn is better at distance with the straight punches. Alvarado makes it a grappling match. You know, we got a 1-1 going into this third. The arenas, you can feel the intensity. Raeshawn should not be rushing like this, though. He should keep his range and keep those punches flowing.
Guess was able to clear the cobwebs and trying to answer back with aggression of his own. And now the takedown attempt again by Alvarado.
Oh, beautiful job of sucking the hips away from the cage by Alvarado.
And Alvarado, gentlemen, is now doing an excellent job of taking Raeshawn Roland out of his comfort zone.
He grabs the cage twice.
Yep, got to be careful there. The official all over it. Steps through.
Oh, again, that's
there
3 times.
Again. But not to be denied. Alvarado takes him down anyway.
Yeah,
this is not where Raeshawn wants to be, folks.
Raeshawn has to get up quick if he wants to win this round. He has 1 minute left. Let's see what he does right now.
A lot of unanswered shots here. The official taking a good look at it. What does Roland have left? Can he do anything to improve his position? This is going to end real quick if he doesn't get something going.
Islandaire's getting real close. Look at that! That's it! Oh, my Lord! Desmond Alvarado!
What a fight. What a fight.
This place has gone absolutely bananas here in the Rising Stars division. And you talked about both guys being composed. They were both under heavy fire. They kept going, Ryan. I mean, these young athletes that are, you know, in the amateur time of their career, they didn't look like amateurs out there. They were throwing for broke, and this crowd reaction is anything but amateur.
No, 100%, man. I think both these guys did really well. Take us back to the replay here. You know, Raeshawn using his punches where he had success in this fight.
It looked like Roland was going to keep things rolling here, and just like he did in Muay Thai, but then this really was the tide turner, that big single leg takedown, and that opened things up for Alvarado from then on.
To go back to what you said about these guys not looking like amateurs, you know, Desmond lost that first round, most likely on the judge's scorecard when it was on the feet. He made that adjustment as a pro would in that second round, went for that takedown, and ended up winning the round. That's what turned the tide in this fight, I believe in. You know, that's what a pro does. So these rising stars, although they're amateurs, you can tell they're very well trained, very well coached, and they're hungry and they want to be good, and you can see it the way they fight.
Yeah, and no doubt that Raeshawn Roland is a very dynamic fighter, and at times came very close, could have finished this fight if he could have just kept his foot on the gas, and I certainly hope to see him back in the cage as well.
I love this matchup. I feel like if they fight 10 times, it could be 5-5. You know, it was a great matchup. I would love to see both these guys in the up next cage, you know, in the future for sure. Both great fighters, both have promising careers.
Desmond Alvarado had to dig down deep, had to weather the storm and fight on, and ended up scoring the TKO victory in a fight that'll leave you breathless here at Up Next Fighting Rising Stars, and this one's got to feel good. Alvarado will stay undefeated. He'll improve to a perfect 2-0 as we make it all official. Adnan, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mylan Air stops this fight at 1 minute and 9 seconds in round 3 for your winner by a TKO. Fighting out of the right corner, Desmond Alvarado!
Jonathan King standing by to get a word with the winner. As we await that big win for Alvarado, big win for Up Next, a big win for you as a matchmaker. What a fight that was, Ryan.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am here with the winner, Desmond Alvarado. Desmond, you're wearing it just like your opponent. You walked through some thunderous shots. You took control of the fight. You walked home with the W. What's going through your mind?
First, I want to thank God for allowing me and my opponent to get back to our family safely. That's first thing. Second, I have to thank my support system. I have to thank my dad. I have to thank my team, CMMA, Chad, George, all of my teammates out there. I love all of you guys. Every single one of you. My coach, Rodal Mayo, my boxing coach. There's so much people behind me. We get in here and do this by ourselves, but it's not by yourselves. There's an army of support and love. I'm just so happy to do this. This is what makes me happy.
Desmond, when can we expect to see you back inside the Up Next Fighting cage?
Whenever my coach decides I'm ready.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together one more time for Desmond Alvarado!
Big win by Desmond Alvarado, and Ryan Buckner, I gotta believe this one lived up to your expectations.
Yeah, you know, I didn't know what to expect from this fight. I knew it'd be close, and I kind of felt like whoever implemented the game plan was gonna win the fight. Desmond came to fight, so did Raeshawn, but you know, Desmond got this one.
Rising stars indeed. I think both have a bright future, and we'll see you in the future of Up Next Fighting.
Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching. Tell us what you thought about the fights in the comments section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe.